My name is Jeff Smith, and this is my story. So earlier this year, I brought my team together. Teams spread out all throughout North America and Europe, and a lot of the staff hadn't met each other for the first time. We grew during COVID, so many of the staff members didn't know each other. So I brought everybody together sort of as a retreat. My main objective was for them to get to know each other. Bringing a bunch of engineers together, that can be a challenge at times to get them to open up. So as an icebreaker, I asked them to send me their favorite song, as well as a couple of clues. And then I asked my assistant to, on their name badges, put their name, but then put the clues for their song. And the purpose of that was to encourage people to reach out, introduce themselves, and maybe talk about, your clue is that, or you try to figure out the song. So throughout the week we did that, and then towards the end of the week, my assistant played the songs through our breaks, like lunch break and that sort of thing. And one of the days, I heard the song Oceans come through the speakers, Oceans by Hillsong. Many of you know the song Oceans. We used to do it a lot here in the service. Haven't done it a lot lately, and I'm going to come back to that here in a moment. But that's not a song that you would hear on the secular radio. It's a Christian song. And so as soon as I heard the song, I knew I have a fellow believer on the team. And to put that into context, so at my office, faith is not something that we are able to openly talk about. We have a lot of staff are from very diverse cultural backgrounds, different religious backgrounds, different political leanings. So the idea of talking about faith is just not something that we can openly do. But when I saw the song Oceans and I heard it, I knew I've got to reach out to, I've got to find this person and we can talk. So the next couple of days I found who it was. I figured out who had picked the song Oceans as their favorite. I was able to share my faith. He was able to share his. I shared my story. He shared his. I learned about his grandfather and how he started up a small church in Italy. He's Italian. And so we just connected on a level that I didn't think I would be able to connect with one of my colleagues. So it was a special moment that Oceans brought us together. And then a few days later, when I come back home, I'm listening to the playlist, the set list, that Aaron puts together every week for the following Sunday. And lo and behold, the song Oceans was on the playlist. And we hadn't done that song, probably been at least a year, maybe two, since we'd done that song. And then the week I get back from this retreat, where God connected me with a colleague through this song, Aaron happens to have on the set list the song Oceans. And the song is just something that I knew it had a special meaning that week. It allowed me to bond with a staff member, but it also allowed us to see how that could be used for others. And so one might say that the song Oceans, maybe that was just a coincidence, maybe. Or is it a God moment? Probably. So what's the one takeaway that I would like someone to have? Is that God could use the smallest thing in your life and in others to connect you with other believers or to have an impact on someone else. In this case, it was just one simple song. And that's my story.